Okay guys, you're not going to believe what I found up here at the front of the Harley-Davidson display at Daytona International Speedway. The internet's been melting down for the last week, and finally I have it right in front of my lens. Harley-Davidson just didn't bring 2026 new models. They brought a Legend's Dream, Reborn. This is the RMCR Concept.
Look at that edge-cut detail on the RevMax engine. New for 2026, it looks absolutely stunning on the RMCR. It's got a gold chain. Design department, one of one limited edition. Carbon fiber, it's everywhere. Olin suspension up front. The gold accents, just like on the XLCR. Smokey and the Bandit was huge back in 1977. I'm sure Willie G was inspired by the Bandit black and gold. That taillight looks tough. That seat is proper for a cafe racer. I'm told the airbox is off a Sportster S. The RMCR has proper sport grade tires, demonstrating a total focus on what this bike is intended to do, and that's go really fast. Looks like proper rear set controls. I like what they did with the radiator. Covered it with carbon fiber. There's carbon fiber everywhere on this bike. Also carried over is the Cyclops fixed dual exhaust scheme. Apocryvogic exhaust, Brembo brakes, Brembo master cylinder. Even the font on the 1250 matches that of the XLCR 1000 on the air cleaner cover. It's identical. Good job, Harley. The front cowl looks really tough. It is absolutely electric here in Daytona Beach at Bike Week in the Harley-Davidson Giga booth. Harley-Davidson has set up a little section of the main demo ride pavilion just for this bike. The rumor mill says this is the first time it's been seen outside of Milwaukee since its quiet reveal at Mama Tried last week. This is their big public gauge of interest. To understand why this RMCR concept, which stands for Revolution Max Cafe Racer, is such a huge deal, we have to go back to 1977, back to Willie G. Davidson's masterpiece that never was. In '77, Harley was all about comfort and chrome. Willie G wanted mean and fast. He designed the XLCR as a factory cafe racer to fight the British and Japanese superbikes. It had rear set controls, a bikini fairing, and a dramatic all-black finish. But it was a failure. The press praised the look but hated the heavy, vibrating Ironhead Sportster engine that didn't have the speed to back up the race aesthetic. The public ignored it. It was a parts bin special, way ahead of its time. Only about 2,000 were built. It was a beautiful cult status failure. But even if the XLCR didn't win over the suburban dads in the 1970s, it found a second life as the ultimate anti-hero bike. If you're a movie buff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the 1989 Ridley Scott classic Black Rain, Michael Douglas takes his XL Sportster into an illegal street race against a first-gen Suzuki GSX-R. Think about that for a second. This was Hollywood finally realizing Willie G's original dream, seeing that American iron go head to head with the Japanese plastic superbikes that were dominating the market. In the movie, the XL wins. It was the outlaw choice. It had the soul, the sound, and the grit that the GSXR just couldn't match. It's that exact same bad boy energy that Harley is trying to bottle up again right here at Daytona with the new RMCR. Most people only know the original bike from that legendary race in Black Rain. Well, today the race is back on. Fast forward to 2026. The RMCR is Willie G's redemption. Harley-Davidson's chief designer, Bjorn Schuster, set out to see what the Revolution Max engine could really do. The original was sport and looks only. The RMCR is an absolute weapon. It uses the 1250cc Revolution Max V-twin, the same powerhouse from the Pan America, but tuned for sheer street aggression. It's putting out an estimated 150 horsepower. It doesn't have a frame in the traditional sense. The engine is a stressed member of a lightweight tubular steel chassis. They borrowed the entire geometry from the successful 2025 Super Hooligan racing program. You're looking at a Harley with Olin suspension and full Brembo monoblocks. This is performance first. The details are incredible tributes. The bikini fairing, the boat tail, rear cowl, they're all here, but sculpted in carbon fiber with subtle gold pinstriping. And look at the exhaust. It's a custom Akrapovic 2-into-2 system that mirrors the iconic layout of the original XLCR's restrictive Siamese pipes, only these ones breathed. This isn't just a static sculpture, it's a strategic statement. The press has been calling it the Halo bike. Harley desperately needs to win over a younger, performance-oriented crowd. Harley-Davidson has explicitly stated this is a design exercise and that the feedback line is open. They're using this display at Daytona to make a production decision for 2027. They need to see if the demand is real. In fact, right here in the booth, they're asking me if I like this concept and this design. And then they're asking me, should they make it? My verdict? Yes, they should make this bike.
All right, guys, what do you think about the RMCR concept? How much do you think it would cost if Harley-Davidson put it out on the market today? I'm thinking somewhere around $22,000. And this is why I say that. Triumph has their own version. They have a 1200 Cafe Racer, and it MSRPs for $18,999. BMW has a few motorcycles in their modern retro classic category in the $20,000 range. So I'm thinking this is going to be a $20,000 to $22,000 motorcycle. Keep in mind, the majority of this bike is based on the Pan America, and the Pan America is a 1999 bike. So, you know, they take the airbox off the Sportster S, they stick it on this, add some carbon fiber parts. It's probably worth a couple grand more easily. So $22,000 seems like a likely landing point for this bike. What do you guys think about how it looks? Do you think it's something that you might buy? I'm really interested in it. It's something that I think that this concept bike is something that Harley-Davidson should have came out with years ago. Instead of using the RevMax platform to try to recreate something that was in the air-cooled platform like with the Sportster and the Nightster, I'm thinking they should have gone totally left field and done something like this. The Sportster S is in a similar vein. It's totally out in left field, but they called it a Sportster. Should have really been, in my opinion, called the V-Rod 2. It's more of a V-Rod than a Sportster. So this, being a cafe, you know, hopefully they stay away from the Sportster name and just kind of put it on its own thing, the RMCR. All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments, whether you buy it or if you pass on it. And if you haven't already liked this video, give me a thumbs up, man. Appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Fun fact, the Sportster Michael Douglas's character rode in Black Rain was not the 1977 XLCR Ironhead. It was an Evolution-equipped 1980s copy with a cafe fairing kit by Tracy Fiberglass Works.